Head instructor and co-founder of American Top Team, Ricardo Laborio, is no stranger to a good fight. This three-time Brazilian national champion met his match in the fall of 2007 when he, along with his wife Misty, began to realize that something wasn't quite right with the development of their 18-month-old daughter, Bella.
Everything started with the daycare. At the daycare, she was 1.5 years old. Some of the aides in the daycare were noticing that she was bumping into things and she was losing balance. And that was the first, red flag that we had.
She was constantly getting colds, sick. We were in the pediatrician's office quite a bit, with her colds. And, things kind of progressed, her symptoms progressed.
After that, we went to see the pediatrician. The pediatrician noticed that her head wasn't growing as much as her body was. And we went to see some specialists. The specialist said, "No, don't worry about it. It's okay. You have a small head. Your wife has a small head, so it's probably not." I've been there like 3 times and all the big mistakes. Well, we keep pursuing it. I wasn't happy with this thing here. It is not really working for me. So I was looking for a solution for it. So I went to see an ophthalmologist to see if there's some related to the eyes, and went to see a neurologist and another neuro-ophthalmologist. In the end, the neuro-ophthalmologist said, "Man, you got to go to the Miami Children's Hospital, and you got to look for Dr. Israel Alfonso."
Luckily for us, we were able to get in on a cancellation and within a week to see Dr. Alfonso, and he could see the apparent vision loss that Bella had at that point. He felt her sutures were overriding in her skull. Ultimately, she was diagnosed with Crouzon syndrome and craniostenosis. With craniostenosis, her head, the sutures in your head, they actually look like zippers, and you have 5 of them as a baby. They fused together too soon. So when Dr. Alfonso saw her in his office that day, when I say the ridges were overriding, if you think of a zipper, because they were calcified, her bone was and her skull, that's what I mean by overriding. He could feel the closure of those sutures of the skull.
When they actually told us that she was going to be blind, and there's nothing they could do about that, but they actually saved her life, I was kind of grateful. See, I was in a wing of the hospital full of the parents of kids have brain cancer, kids that have problems of, epilepsy and seizures, and they don't know exactly what's going to happen with their kids. It was almost like a relief. It was almost like okay, man, she's blind, but you still can go home after work and hug her. And I know there are a lot of parents there who couldn't do it, or they wouldn't.
They immediately put her on medicine to help reduce the pressure. We had, the other tests going on, and with neurosurgery's help, with Dr. Batia, they did a cranial vault remodeling surgery to release the pressure and create more space in her skull. Had another 2 weeks passed, they were afraid that she wouldn't be here today with us because the intracranial pressure was so high, it was like triple the normal limits.
Dr. Israel Alfonso in the Miami Children's Hospital, if it wasn't for him, Bella was probably dead. Nobody actually found a solution. Everybody said it was okay, she was okay. It was very frustrating, painful, and heart full of anxiety and anger and all these feelings that you don't know how to deal with. But in the end of the story, the Miami Children's Hospital was able to save her life.
We are very thankful to Miami Children's Hospital. Had it not been for them, we would not have Bella, our little angel, with us today. There are numerous things that could have happened. So we are just so thankful that we still have her, and we're able to come home and hug her, regardless of the vision loss, to look past that and just be thankful that we still have her. Bella is in a regular classroom setting at Park Trails Elementary. She's in 1st grade. You know, we believe in inclusion. She's learning Braille. She has, it's called an itinerant teacher that comes for 2.5 hours a day and teaches her Braille right alongside of her peers. So she gets to participate just like everybody else.
And with sports, what kind of sports you like to practice?
Maybe I like dancing.
And what else? There's no jiu-jitsu?
And jujitsu.
You gotta do the jiu-jitsu.
Bella started learning jiu-jitsu. She really pretty much enjoyed it. She started a year ago. You can say it a year ago. We never push her hard. She decided to do it. One day she jumped in with her friends, right? What's Peter doing? Yeah. And she liked it a lot. And she seems pretty good at it. Are you good at it? Yes, that's a smile. That means yes.
We are just so thankful to Miami Children's Hospital. Without them, we would not have our beautiful daughter Bella here with us today.
In behalf of the team of the doctors, the parents, and beyond anything else, the kids, we ask you guys to donate to our fundraiser. Thank you.